Greetings. What is immunity? And how do you know if your immunity is good? In school, of course, we learned about our immune system, which includes, but it's not limited to, our lymphatic nodes, which produce cells that attack pathogens throughout our body, and white blood cells, which kill pathogens in our blood, and even stomach acids that kill bacteria in our stomach. And also our intestines excrete cells that fight viruses and other bacteria from our intestinal lining. And even our skin is a form of our immune system. And of course our respiratory system is always working to move out mucus and other contaminants that may enter our respiratory system. So the body's working in many ways to resist the abundance of bacteria, viruses, pathogens, and contaminants, that our body is bombarded with daily. And most of the time, the body is quite successful. However, how can you understand if your immunity is good? Well, in Ayurveda, we look at the immunity in a different way, in a more clear and simpler way. Because the Western modality is looking at our immune system mostly from a cellular way, or looking at the anatomy of the immune system and the endocrine system, which would also include the tonsils and the thymus gland, of course. But in Ayurveda, we look at the function of the immune system, not at the cellular level, because it's a very practical system. And of course, it's an ancient system. They didn't have microscopes. So in Ayurveda, we call this immunity ojas, O-J-A-S. And this ojas is made from the essence of all of your tissue, from your lymph, your blood, your muscles, your fat, your nerves, your bones, and even it's more refined than your reproductive fluid. And this ojas supports all of your mechanisms of immunity, and all of your immune system functions, even at a cellular level. And it also determines your span of life. So when your ojas is good, according to Ayurveda, oja sara, which means balanced, strong ojas, we're happy, we're cheerful, we have a loving and compassionate nature to us. And of course, we have a strong resistance to pathogens, bacteria, viruses, and other contaminants. But we also have a good retention of knowledge when our ojas is good. And our eyes are full of luster, and our skin is glowing, and we have clarity in our thinking, and we have strength and stamina in our body. And maybe for some, most importantly, we have sexual stamina and endurance. So these are the signs of good ojas. And when we have this and we feel this, then we feel that the body is capable of resisting these pathogens. I was just thinking of this ojas and having strong immunity yesterday when I went and rode my horse in the early evening when it was getting dark and it was drizzling rain, and it didn't look like the appropriate time to go horseback riding in the mountains. But I felt like it. I wanted to. I felt good. I was motivated. So I bundled up and I went out to my horse, and saddling up the horse and throwing the saddle on the horse is quite a bit of work, but I had it in me. And of course, I've been doing a lot these days to build my own ojas and my own strength and protect my body from pathogens that may come my way. So I've been focusing on this, and I felt strong. And when I rode the horse felt strong, and he galloped my Arab for over 30-40 minutes. And I looked at this Arab while I'm riding, that he's so strong and he has such endurance that I could tell that he had good strength and good ojas himself. And I was going with my dog, who's a collie shepherd mix, and he's running with us. And when we got to the river, the dog plunges in the river, cold river, and is swimming around, shaking off the water, and has such strength to him that I'm looking at the dog and I'm thinking, this dog has ojas. And I've had this dog for over 2 years. It's never got sick, sleeps outside, eats out of dirty pans, eats all kinds of bones and things outside that he keeps. And he's never had any type of infection or disease since I've had him. Clearly the dog and the horse and myself were in a state of having good ojas and endurance. And this is what we want to achieve. So I'm going to do a few more videos, one on understanding ojas from the Ayurvedic point of view, and two, understanding what depletes your ojas or your immunity and makes you more susceptible to pathogens, bacteria, viruses, fungi. And then also, maybe most important video I'll do, which I'm leading up to here, is what you can do with your diet, your lifestyle, simple home remedies, simple herbs that you can take to strengthen your immunity or your ojas or your endurance. And of course, when you have greater ojas, you also have greater sexual endurance as well, if that helps motivate you. So please watch the following videos and contact me if you need further assistance in building and strengthening your immune system. Thank you.